Welcome back. Sorry about that. I just need to reload Satisfactory. I forgot to open the cabinet door, so I think that might be an overheating thing. Now it is very much overheating. I don't know what I just clicked. What the hell did I just... UA Connect setup. Fuck off. Why am I installing UA Connect setup now? What is UA Connect setup? Well, Satisfactory is loading. There we go. Oh, man. Good all autosave. Universal audio. Okay, so that means that's yeah, it's for my microphone or it's for my equalizer. Yeah, so if that decides to reinstall something, then it might actually lose connection. Damn. Damn, this is bad. The bell's ringing. That's too late now. That's wasted. Can't do that. Here. So it looks like it was only this one. I was kind of hoping that we would continue to play Satisfactory for like a long period of time, but this is what always happens with Satisfactory. Oh, these ones are not turned on either. Like what happens is that we just get to the late game and there's just very limited interest. Okay, my keyboard is not working now. No, the number keys are not working. That's a game thing. Update 8, Twitch 82. Numlock? Nope. It's the ones on the keyboard. It's it forgets input sometimes. That's an update thing. Update 8 thing. Sometimes just stop working. And then reload it and then it works better. Let's try it and then see if it works. It's gonna be interesting when actually there you go. See, now it works. So it was a game. And here. And no, they're not sitting next to each other. Yeah. So we got lights, we got stuff. In up-to-date, I also have random crashes. First update that made things difficult for me in that aspect. Yeah. I have random crashes once every 2 streams or something. So that's like an average once every 2 streams. So alright, so I am having 24 times 30. 720 inbound. So we need to figure out how to get 720 inbound, because what do we have in here? We have 2 belts. That's a Mark 5 belt, and that's a Mark 5 belt that isn't moving. How? What? What? Yeah, see, this doesn't look like I'm actually using very much, but that's probably because we don't sort of vent everything. Yeah. Ah, it doesn't work. Nothing works here anymore. That also doesn't work. Huh. My cleaner has moved my webcam, so now it's pointing away from the kitties. And also, damn it, everything is awful now. Let's see. There you go. It's a kitty with its back turned. It was really active before, but no more. Oh well. Okay. And let's see. So we need to figure out where I can get some copper here. That's already tapped. Hey Jaguar, thank you for the 21 months. Very much appreciated. That one's taken. That one's not. We're purity normal. With a Mark 3 it can still be decent, right? Normal and normal. Okay, so I can take this one. Cool. How? Hold on. Don't I have a copper line here that I don't need for anything? Yeah. This copper line is going out into the home base that's derelict, defunct, and yeah, deprecated. So let's take that one. Hey, hello, Silver Cecil. Always there. Thank you very much. So, these two, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these and split over because I need 720 in one and I need 720 in the other one. And I have 600 coming in on these two lines, or I could at least get 600 in on those lines if I put in an effort. So what I'm going to do instead is do that. And 600. How much power does that take? 30 megawatt? For a tier 3? No, that's not a tier 3 I got here. Oops. That's also exactly... It is a tier 3. Why does it say 600? Good. But up here it only says 240. Why? Now it says 600. Cool. And 100 megawatt, yeah. So, what are we gonna do now? some kind of stuff like this. Also, just 2 iron locations right there. That one. Just like this. Question is, how high do we really want to get it? Don't know. That's a good random height, isn't it? But a little bit up might be better. Sure. Still. Swooping that way. And then I'll do... I can't figure out if I build in the middle, I'm gonna regret it, but I can't figure out what I would want to have on the side. Have you built anything outside the pyramid? Because I've watched this playthrough for quite a while and you've never seen you anywhere. Yes, I have built something, but I've only built like a train station or a truck station or a mining outpost. But the intention is that I want everything in this base. So it might be correct. C-Dub, thank you for the 28 months. And Matrotas, thank you for the 18 months. Just doubling the number of subscriptions today. Then I will build it here. So, if you have a sub, you want to sub to the channel, support the work I do here, then you can add it now, or another time, or not at all. And here. And, ugh, this one needs to be moved though. That one. Oh, I didn't even consider the flying thing. works. Why do I float here? Because it must be connected to something above. I must admit, it gets a little bit harder to play Satisfactory. Just thinking about it now. Like the pacing of the game has slowed down to a crawl, basically. Oh, I'm out of materials. Yeah, so that's a thing. Views non-existent, and any kind of hype or activity is also completely gone. So it's very likely the last Satisfactory stream, if since there's just no interest. That's what always happens. Like I really want to play like Satisfactory to see the completion and just really go there, but at this point it's just it completely dies from meh. Look, Coffee's on vacation. Doesn't have anything to do with that. And then they come back from vacation, and then what? There's nothing new that's going to be added. No, I mean the fact that it's usually close to 300, and now it's not even 150 people here, so it's like half of what I would expect for a game like this. Where's everyone? So that's that is a meaning that people see that, oh, streaming Satisfactory, I don't care, or streaming Nilaus, I don't care. Either way, it's a sign that don't do it. What games are you getting the most views from now? None. Number of streamers. What? Streamers? Nothing mentioned about the streamers. Number of viewers. No, it's not due to any. I can't. No matter what, like, oh, good weather, hurricanes, election season, random game event, those are completely irrelevant. They know there's just, I can never see that. Time to resurrect self-expanded factory. I don't know. It wasn't very popular with the 3 times we voted for it. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just reminiscing about the good old days. I can't even remember what we were supposed to go. Oh yeah. So much need to keep it fresh for you especially. Timeline shows no stream. What timeline? I think I updated many times. I don't think people actually read those things. To be honest, I don't think that has much impact. I don't know. It's just I gotta go with sort of, I have some kind of like, I've been playing a lot of games that are just for me or for you, but definitely not sort of bringing new viewers in, like StarCraft, for example. Definitely not gonna bring new viewers into the channel, but it's something like a little bit of fun, but it's not good. And I was kind of thinking in my mind, it was always like, I'm playing StarCraft a little bit and then that's fine, or Darkest Dungeon, and don't care about the views, because I always have like the factory games, the Satisfactory, the Desync, all that stuff. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Don't know. Maybe we're just sitting here waiting for Dyson Sphere and Factorio to come out, and until then, when this is also the part, like when they come out, then it'll be like, oh yeah, who cares about August being slow? It was great when it came out. In October was magical because everyone was sitting on that, or I don't know. But being here now, I don't know if October is going to be good. I don't know if September is going to be anything. I don't know any of those things, so I can't sort of just go, it's probably going to be fine. So I was waiting at 8 p.m. stream, then I checked the timeline and said no stream. Yeah, that's why I have a Discord. But I know that not everyone's following Discord. Not everyone sees the announcement. I forgot to pick up the stuff. Oh my god, my mind is melting. My brain's melting. It's totally okay, and it might be a one-off thing. But I'm also just I appreciate your encouragement, and it is just natural that when Satisfactory just completely grinds to a halt when you get later on. It's just so much back and forth, and that's just how the game is, and it gets less interesting as it progresses because each stream will progressively do less. Like, for example, we've been spending 3 streams, probably 4 by the end of this one, on not getting nuclear powered built, and that's really hard to keep momentum in a building game when you put 16 hours into a factory that still not done. I have no idea where you're going. Well, I guess you don't have any idea where you're going either. Woof. Yeah, so it's totally natural that over time interest will dissipate for the way that I do stuff. I still don't. I still think it's absolutely amazing, and I don't understand it how speedrunning Factorio can still be a thing. Like, every day, just sitting watching exactly the same game, and sometimes it's 4 seconds faster, and sometimes it's 4 seconds slower. It's exactly the same thing. I just don't get it. That is just blowing my mind how there can be any interest in watching speedruns again and again. It grows linearly. I don't even think it grows linearly, but you're exactly right. That's exactly one of the big difference. Definitely in conceptualizing cool and revolutionizing idea. That is why I watch your channel, not keep it. Thank you. Yeah. And that's also, let's hold on to that idea, and I appreciate it. Then, oh, autosave. Hopefully autosave, not a crash. Come on. Give me the autosave. I'm live. Yep. Oh, damn it, autosave, you killed me. Almost. Poof. There. Yes, you're absolutely right. That's why also, even though views-wise Desynced hasn't been like the best on YouTube, but the fact that the stuff that I have made in Desynced is pretty cool, and therefore it also attracts sort of an audience just because it's unique and it's not just someone playing the game, it's someone sort of finding new solutions. Me, hopefully. And I think you're right. That's kind of what I'm good at. And just and just flying around building games is not really, when there's nothing to innovate about, then it becomes less easy for me to do my thing. So definitely a good point. And that also means that best when games are new and getting learned, I guess. No, it can be done. We did it before. Easy. It's so weird why one of them is not working at all. Okay, so what new games are you looking forward to the coming months? Weeks. This week there are 2 exciting new games. There's Icarus on Thursday and Armored Core 6 on Friday. See you all on Thursday. I'm also streaming tomorrow. I'm planning on at least. But then again, you never know. Yeah, so Icarus I think is going to be fun, and it's one of those games where, wow. Well, that's not accurate at all. Thought it was my day off. Yeah, it was supposed to be my day off, but I was going to a study group, but I'm kind of losing the interest in that sexology studies. I'd like to graduate, but there are just so many more other things that are more interesting to go to. And therefore, like, a study group and 2 people signed off and I don't really need it for sort of the education wise, so it'd just be for hanging out. And let's hang out someday when all of us can join. That's how I see it. How do we do this in a smart and clever way? I am going to take a first of all figure out which one. What's the graduation exam? This is only like the beginner course. It's basically like a basic course, and then there's the master class afterwards. The master class is focused either on couples therapy or on sexology. So this is only the part. So this one is about, you have to have 8 out of 9 weekends attendance, and you have to complete a certain number of therapy sessions, both as a therapist and as a client. That's the criteria for attending it. But I also know that if I almost completed it, and then a year from now I want to take the masterclass, then they won't be like, we won't take your money because you missed 1 weekend or 1 therapy session. They'll take the money, obviously. So I'll do what I can, but I'm not going to be fussing about it, and then I'll complete it, and then I won't take the master class afterwards. So I won't graduate the full course. That's the output. So this is the inbound. How's that a splitter? How's that a merger? Oh, that's a merger. Yeah. Okay. So I need the merger. Yeah. So I'm starting another course instead, and that is also conflicting with with the last weekend. So always like sad to miss out the last weekend, but on the other hand, this course is way more me. What? Oh, that's why. Orientation. Yes, orientation. Isn't there a hole in the wall thing? Hole in the ground? No hole in the wall? We don't use that? Does that have to be? How is there no hole in the wall? Huh? Here's a wall hole. There's a wall with holes, yes, but they're all bad. Huh, weird. No! How? Oh, right, because I didn't watch. Yeah. That was weird. Okay, we're getting a little bit inbound, but we also need... That's a bad place to put it. Actually, much better here. Yes. Now I can go down. Keep going. Autosave again. Right, you are here. And that's good. It doesn't look correct. No. Ah. Damn it. I've had from death. Yeah, it's kind of how it works. Always. Yeah. Okay, so this one should be coming in at 600, and the other one comes in at whatever else it was coming in at, so that's fine. Yep. And then all of this needs to be updated. And then the other way. Good. And then we need the output, which will 720, which is coming out. Ah, that's a bad build. Smart splitter. Is it though? You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. That's out. That's out. That's out. And this one's out. And you're out. And you're not gonna be a smart splitter. You're just gonna be a regular old splitter. Inbound. Inbound. I don't even want to do that anymore. Doesn't make any sense to do. And turn you off. Yeah. Okay. Woohoo! This will be copper ingots. And then I need to change the layout. And I need to write 330 because it's 330 in this one and it's 330 in the other one. Good. Copy and paste. Sweet. Ta-da! It's good. Now, I need this out. I don't even need to do this because this is also going to be incorrect. Do you remember this location? Yeah. One, two. There. And then that needs to go somehow down here. And then I believe this is a clean line, this one. Let's confirm it and then work on it from the other end because it's all the way towards the other end. It looks clean so far, but let's see. Early morning, I cannot watch more. Have a good stream. Thank you, Grundig, for joining. Much appreciated. No need to apologize. Everyone's allowed to join and leave as they like. Look at me. Even I'm joining and leaving as I like. There. This is the one? Yes. So, copper you say? I have no idea where that copper is coming in or doing what. I think it's actually going to be the first part here. Yes. But how much? Let's get some numbers for this. Is classic battery 90 times 4, that's 360, so I need to get 360. 360 divided by 8, so that's 45 each, and you are producing 30. Nope, 45. Good. Copy, paste, 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 and paste. So that's good. So that means that was 360, so it's 180 I'm going to use here. But I also need it for something else, right? I also needed it further down for the next one. Yes. This one. This is making 30. That's 90 of those. That's just not even close to what I need. Oh my god, that's so far away. Wow. That's not even close. Whew. So you can at maximum be... Oh shit, I used all of these? I used all of my... Oh crap. Well, we're gonna need to get a level 3 hype train so I can fly, so I can go out and get some more stuff, but I have a little sneaking suspicion that's never gonna happen. So you can get up to 60, you can get up to 75. 75 times 3 is the maximum 225, and I get 22 times 4. Okay, so it's actually, it can be done. It can be done. If I just had some more power shots. I can check if I have a few. I've just been, at some point I had over 100 and I was like, yeah, whatever. Why overclock instead of building more? Because in this case, there isn't really room to build more. I'd like to have them somewhat the same size. So, building it like 3 times as long, yeah. And besides that, I had an infinite amount of power shots, so it didn't matter if I used them because I had hundreds left. Yeah, except I don't now. And I had also plenty of power, so there was really no reason not to just splurge and just make it a simpler build instead of spending a lot of time on just running right back and forth and building it bigger. And god, this base is dark. So the answer is no, I do not have any. Shit. I don't know. Can't do much then. I mean, of course we can still do progress. It's just gonna be awful at ratios, so. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna take this one down. No, I'm not, because it's gonna kill me if I do. So I only had 7 iron rods left. Snail hunt. I refuse to go on snail hunt until I have flying. It's just gonna be a million times more miserable. If you're flying, you can fly faster and you can pick up from a distance. If I'm gonna spend it like the stuff I would spend 20 minutes on, I'd have to spend 2 hours on now. So that's a very hard no. And that just means it'll just have to wait for that eventuality. But it also means that if it happens, that means you should remind me so that I can actually use that opportunity to do that. Oh. It's not a cable. Cable's over here. stuff, and let's get some. Always build my factories around them and showcase them in glasshouse things. Yeah, I don't. Let's see, what did I want to, what am I building again? It must be 1 up. Okay, so 1 up. Whew. Well, I can't do anything about this, so I just have to do the stuff that I can do something about. Good evening, Anonymous. Good to see you. Okay, so I need to find out which one is the inbound. That is the inbound, so I'm gonna get it. That's a splitter, so I'm gonna get a splitter here. And let's see, do I want to get it the close? Yeah, let's get the closer one. Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's correct. Because I'm gonna need another one of these, so. Is that the middle? That's probably middle. And then you're gonna go up here, but the other one has to continue probably something like this. And therefore I want to keep it at the ground level. Therefore this is also gonna go here. Now I can go down. And then it gets a little bit tricky because of the way that it has to be done. So I have to go here and merge you in. And to get it to realize that it needs to merge. There? Is that it? I think so. Yes, looks like it. And we are just bringing it all the way in. Nope. So it's basically from one extreme end to the other extreme end. Really need a better build for, well, let's just say next time we play Satisfactory. Oops. I have no idea how many more blocks I have to go through. I wonder if that's a copper build? Now we can see downstairs that we're getting closer. I think that's the copper, so this is the other copper. And then we're gonna have to branch it out from here if we need more copper somewhere else. Oops. Belt is too long, but all right, this must be the last one. Must be. I think we have the connection now. Woohoo! Oh yeah. In the middle. Ah, too long. Nice. Okay. Why is nothing coming in? Because I don't know. Because I haven't hooked it up. And it's flowing. Yeah. Another autosave. So what are we doing now? We are getting copper in. We've just doubled our copper production, which in and of itself is also a really nice thing because, well, we're probably going to need it at some point. Why is this not open, not closed off? No idea. So copper doubled, yes. That goes into the classic batteries, yes. Which I think we have everything except some streams. Have you finished nuclear yet? Nope, because we can't finish nuclear until we have batteries. Because we need something coming in by, yeah. So something coming in by drone, so we need batteries for that, and we're working on batteries, but batteries just realized we didn't have enough copper, and we've also run out of, what was it, the power shards. So we're basically running out of everything. But I think we have enough plastic. I think we have enough sulfur. Maybe. That's going to be the next thing we have to figure out how to get in. Yeah. There. So. Then the next one is going to get 2 things inbound. Let's see. These are the 2 inbounds, and this is the outbound. There. Nearly break time. It is. So one of these inbounds, let's make it this one, will also be copper. Yeah. So copper comes in here. Or I could also be less idiotic and just do that. Kind of defeats the point of all of this stuff. These are outbound. And they need to go further in somewhere. Like maybe in on this one. That seems fine. Yeah. Didn't quite get it. So the top one is the output, which means the output will go directly into this. Yes? Yes. Okay, so this is the output for the aluminium ingot things. Yes? Or aluminum plates. And I'm going to get you outbound and then get you into something else. That is too close. So I guess I'm going to take this one. One. That should get you to from here in there, right? No. How is that not a correct turn? Oops. There we go. That's an even turn. And that goes now in here. So that's 2 out of 3 we found out. Then we need sulfur and aluminium for that, sulfur and plastic. Plastic, yes. Plastic comes from the top. So that's going to be another kind of headache. Okay. This is the outbound. So I'm thinking this could be a way to get plastic in. Somewhere. Yeah, sulfur is easy. Yes, it is. Right. And then you just go up. I'm not going to be there, but I need to be able to see it. And then the last one is here, which will definitely need to be coming from the bottom, because that is, what was it again? Plastic, aluminum, sulfur, yes, yes, yes. So sulfur comes here. Somehow. Or maybe not even. Maybe just in here. Yeah. Is it gonna come through the ground, or where is it gonna go? I have no idea. Let's just see where it ends up being at. Okay, so like a weird location. Sulfur should be here-ish. That's pretty good. So from there, so either we can go up and then bring it inside the ground here, over to this location, and then pop it up, just like go straight through like this. Maybe that's just what we do, and then just, here's a random stuff. Sure, there are random belts everywhere. Ow. No. Yeah. And that will go up, I think. And then you have to go somewhere over there. Or should I bring it over to this line first? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Got it. Ooh. Yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of my breaks, and moderators will remind me if needed. But thank you. Just maybe you need to go pee, and you just really need me to take a break. Okay. Alright, so I'll take a break. Oops. And we'll just figure out a way to get sulfur back in here somehow. Well, it's not going to be the biggest issue. Can we, for example, make another one of these? Oh no, we need 10 more of those things. Yeah. So we need 10 more of those things. Let's take a save before things crash on us. Update 8. Twitch. Oops, 83. Okay, so I'll be back in 2 minutes. If the whole thing works, let me just... There. Be back in 2. Nope, that didn't work. All right, welcome back. And get this. Oops. I kind of think this might be far enough. I don't want to go all the way out there. Yeah. Oh. Shrubberies. Nature's leaking into my base. It's disgusting. Okay, let's see. So, scan over here. So weird how we just fall down randomly. Done. Next. $100 meters. Luckily there are no trucks here yet. Yeah, okay. I think I found it. You'd think you could click on it, right? You'd think this one would be clickable. Let's see. So let's get. Oh, right. We need 10 more of those weird, annoying things. Means we need to buy them. So sulfur, and then we have aluminium, and then we have plastic, and then we have a hype train level 3. And then once we have all of those things, we can get the power shards, and then we can get the batteries, then we can get the drones, then we can get the uranium, then we can get the sulfur, then we can get all the other ingredients, and then we can get nuclear. So I think it's right around the corner. Right? Fused. I need drones for nuclear. I need to get the nuclear power back, nuclear waste out, and I get to get uranium in, and I get to get sulfur in. So those are the options, and that's just how I decided I wanted to do it. Good. This is good. Can't you pull in that time estimate? I can, sure. It's going to be done in 10 minutes. There we go. That estimate is pulled in. Sounds good. Perfect. You start scheduling all your stuff for accordingly. This is a little bit annoying that this is just a mystery box. Could be anything. Could be a boat. Let's put it. Does that seem good? Yeah, this seems really good actually. You're making 240 and I can't even scale this up. Oh. Shit. So, 240 we say. Then I need a power line here. That should also be doable. We have the power right here. Go, 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 go. Go back. I can't believe we just so abruptly just ran out of power shots. I had no clue we were running so much out. There might be something where we overscaled the shots like Caterium, where I might be a little bit overboard and could scale it back. Okay. See, where is this? This is, oh. That's bad. This is illegal, but I do it anyway. Just crossing the sides. So it's, now it can't pass through here, but I don't think, I have a sneaking suspicion it's never gonna matter. Yeah. And sulfur is coming in. So, one more thing done. Let's see if we can find some glass panels here. I like the idea of having anywhere that has things in the underneath should have transparent floors. Even though it's gonna look ugly, then it just kind of, it's not completely hidden. Good, there we go. So, sulfur coming in, albeit too low, too little. Then we need the next one coming in. That is going to be from here. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Oops. So this part. Oh, it's so close. And I think the answer is here. It's not good. So there. And oh, what? Oh, right, that's true. That's true. That's and here. And I needed to go over there, so it actually needs to go the other way. It's on the road. And these are ingots. And then I need to figure out where I want it inbound, because we're gonna get 2 inbounds. We're gonna get plastic as well. Plastic is coming from the top. We can see that here. And then it's coming from before that. Oops. And here, right? Yes, and that is the sulfur, I guess. Huh. That's interesting. That shouldn't be like this. Oops. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. So that's 1 more inbound, and then I need to go further back and this inbound here has to come out. Let's get this. It'll have to be at and from here. Is that even? Yes, even. And then that's the answer now. It's gonna just take a little bit of time to get this, but then that's the... Not the last thing, but... No, also need plastic. Don't know if... I think that's harder to get in. 1, 2. I feel that there's a lot of dragging belts here and there. Oh, cool. Nice. So we actually have it. Yeah. And so close. So close to making it.
A kind gesture.
Thank you, Silver Cecil, for those attempts. Now, Silver Cecil, you've been around for a while now, and you've been trying to start hype trains all the time you've been here. Would you not say that it has become significantly more difficult to get something started? Because I feel that it just almost never happens, and when it happens, it's a level 1 or something where most of it is regulars putting 200 bits in. There's just like it's kind of stopped being a thing. And another autosave. It's 23. No, just gonna need 5 more minutes. Then it's done. Yeah. So you get all those ingots in, and yeah. And then that's the output, and the output, and the output. Yes. And this should be way faster, but it isn't. And thank you, Hollandwood. Okay, so this is coming in, and unfortunately I can't go any faster because I can't speed up the anything. So this is the one that I wanted for plastic, not because I particularly need this exact location, but because it's just, you know, there. So if we can get plastic in, stuff might actually happen. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Here it is. That's perfect. Also a good month for you is a lower on the leaderboard from what? His lower leaderboard for you. Yeah, I mean you're the on the leaderboard as the top donor for this month, just from 200 bits here and 200 bits here for starting up stream. That's kind of ridiculous as well. Yep, it is. You're absolutely right. I didn't even think of it like that. That's yeah. I don't know. It's just not a thing anymore. And that's our plastic. So now we need to get plastic over here. Can I just take this one? We'll check. I don't think so, because I think that's actually where... That's the main line for the other ones. But on the other hand, it's not where you get the water inbound, so... Maybe? Like that. Oh yeah, they're weird. Sure. Okay, so that's the plan. And take this out, take this out. Could I just... No, I don't want to loop it back. One, two. Nope. Let's get it in somewhere. One, two. Is something running out? No, it's just and here comes the plastic. It might actually be getting some plastic now. And let's see, continue. Oh, I think that was the intersection we were looking for. Oh yes. And now the other way. It's really difficult to just... I'm just trying to stay motivated on building more and more belts everywhere. Just it feels a little bit monotonous, to say the least, this part. And it's not because I feel that I'm particularly inefficient or that I have chosen a setup that generates way more work. Obviously we're gonna take it. It's gonna take a little bit more work because it's like this undergrounds and stuff, but you can't really get any kind of design that doesn't have some kind of infrastructure attached to it. some kind of thing that you need to build, whether that's leveling terrain or whatever it is. And so it's plastic. We cover it up. And we're out of steel beams. Okay, let's get some steel beams. And what's the other thing? Okay, concrete is not a problem. So steel beams. Hey Copra, thank you for the 31 months.
Welcome home.
Much appreciated. Thank you for supporting for so long time. Okay, back again, back up. This is it. Yes, this is it. You start from here then. Will we ever get the nuclear power plant done? No. Now we can go from up. Yep. So it's stopped now. This is not moving, so something is not working. Okay, so something is coming in. This one is green. There are actually some batteries coming out. Okay, so then we need to actually connect all the belts inside. Because we have the first... Now this is the thing, and then over here. Yep. Let's focus on the outbound first. Take one at a time. One, two. 1, 2. Battery. Yeah. Oh no. Shit, that sucks. That sucks. How did that mess up so badly? here, and here. Yes. There you go. Alright, so that's one thing done. That was the outbound for all of it. Then let's do the inbound for all of them. Good. Let's go back. Barely had time to watch any streams the past month. How much do you enjoy Desync? It has a lot of like big frustrating things in it, and I have been struggling a little bit with those, but now I've sort of gotten to the other side of it, and I think it also helps. Like, my motivation is also very much driven by the interest from the community, and there has been a good interest in the designs and the blueprints and the stuff like that, so that's been really nice. I think these have to go faster. So that has helped a lot in terms of sort of motivation for continuing to play it and coming up with new and interesting ideas. Got an interesting case tomorrow as well that I'd like to showcase. And I'm just on YouTube, I'm just basically, if there's a new game, I'm just gonna play that game, and less so about balancing it out and having alternating things. Just like, okay, Desync is the game we play now, so let's fill up the channel with that while it's new and exciting, and then when it's no longer new and exciting, we'll do something else. I think that's gonna be how my channel is gonna work from now on, for better or worse. And then once in a while I'll put some videos in that I just want to make. No, don't know where you're going. Okay, you really want to go there, do you? Yeah. So, it's flowing. Just giving vision. No, that's a little bit true as well. Batteries! Woohoo! I don't know how long we've been working on those batteries. Damn. I'm having a problem now. I wanted to get this done because now it's done, but I'm honestly having a big problem. It was super boring to build. Like, incredibly boring. And you also got a little bit bored, admit that. Let's see. How the hell do I do that? I don't even know how to do that. How am I so bad at managing my own chat? I don't even know how to do that anyway. All right. Okay. So let's take stock of the situation here. This was boring to build for me. It was boring to build to watch for you. There have been 0 engagement during today. 5 subs in a day doesn't make sense for me to play this game. Very low view count. Yes, I started a bit late, but that shouldn't really be that big of a deal. There's just no reason for me to play more Satisfactory. I can't think of a single reason why. Like, no engagement, no views, no interest. Why? Like, from a sense of completing it, right. That's how what we did with I wonder if interest will grow once it's out of experimental. I don't think so. I think it's just genuinely Satisfactory is super boring when it gets to late game. It is just incredibly boring. And so because it's boring, we have to do something else in the meantime. And that's kind of, it's a little bit of chicken and egg, because if there are few people here who are disengaged because it's not interesting, then we also don't have a good conversation going. And if we don't have a good conversation going, it's also because it becomes less interesting to watch for people who might only have a marginal interest in Satisfactory, because there's just nothing really going. It's just placing belts and not really engaging. So maybe trying some challenge in the game? No, it's fucking boring. Like, all challenges are going to be more grindy and more annoying, and that means like, oh, but only use Mark 1 belts. Like, all right, so you just take a really slow game and make it even slower. That's not going to increase engagement. Yeah. Thank you, Holdenwood. It's just the problem with Satisfactory at scale. It takes so long to build stuff that it gets boring. It gets super boring. And it's just, I wouldn't mind it getting boring if we had a lively discussion about something. Maybe I was just, my head wasn't in the right place today, but I also got a little bit, a little bit thrown off course by the fact that there's just, I felt that I was sitting here alone. And I appreciate the people who are trying to engage in chat, but there needs a bit more for me to sort of on a regular day to really. I know we bounce off each other, so if I have some interesting rant, then you'll pick it up, and then we'll bounce back and forth. But not much bouncing back and forth today. You were grooving with a good convo while you were laying pipes. Yes, but that was also like that was a sex talk. So they're always hot. Needs the way to automate large builds, and they can't seem to figure it out. Yeah, completely correct. So, I mean, sex talks are always fun. So that's, but we can't talk about that every day, or can we? But I don't want to do that. We can do that once in a while, but not every stream. Then it becomes a different thing. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, but it's a Hollywood. It's a perfectly good example. It was something that was brought up, and I started something, and then people were bouncing ideas back and forth, and that's the kind of stuff. And it sort of needs a momentum. For example, if I'm super engaged with the game, then maybe we don't need it so much. We can talk about that part. Or if there's a lively discussion in chat or some interesting feedback, then I can pick up on those. But if I don't do anything and you don't do anything, then we just can't sort of get each other up there where it's really engaging. And sometimes it just happens. And if the game is better in the background, then it's easier to get there. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just sort of started this stream on the wrong foot, but that happens. Thank you, Pumpkinhead Live. Thank you, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be playing a little more Desynced. The Desynced is fun because we can do programs and we can figure stuff out there, and it plays a little different than other factory games. So there's some interesting things. We definitely want to figure out how the hell the drones work. And just, yeah, also human tech is something we can start scaling up on, and getting chunks, obsidian, there's a lot of interesting things left in the tech that we can explore. Help me so I'll help you. Thank you. Much appreciated. I really appreciate it. It's very, very nice of you. If it came for an hour ago, we could maybe have started a little train here, but no trains today, and not even drones. Community of figuring things out is the heart of the channel. Yeah, it is. it's exploring. It's taking something that's weird and unstructured and getting some structure, and then sort of establishing that this is a good way to do things. And that's going to be interesting as well. So, and then of course we have Icarus, which is just an. I'm really looking forward to it. It has sometimes been pretty good view numbers and pretty good engagement, and now it's a brand new DLC. So, I hope, but it's a little bit different. It's not exactly a factory game, but it's something else that somehow has like Valheim also has an appeal here in the community, and I like that. Those are really comfortable games to play, also because you can do something else. How can I delete building basements? Basements? Oh, you mean like foundations? There are no basements. Basements? Foundations? I don't know if you can. Maybe you can't. But why would you delete foundations? Foundations are love. Foundations are the foundation of every factory. Satisfactory is on a low at the moment. Yeah, that's kind. Looking forward to Icarus on your stream. I am too. So that's so Desync tomorrow, Icarus on Thursday, and Armored Core on Friday, and then I just wanted Desync foundations to be flat. Well, they're a bit desynchronized, aren't they? And then Sunday will be like viewer's choice as usual, where you can get to choose what we should play. Maybe Satisfactory, maybe Factorio, maybe Desynced, maybe Icarus. I think those will be the 4 choices we'll have to contend with, or you'll have to contend with for that. So, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for keeping me company, and sorry for being late. And I think that the only chance we'll come back to Satisfactory if it is being requested as a viewer's choice on Sundays. Make sense? So, I will still have something. I'd like to do some more YouTube. I feel I have tons of good content here, but I don't know how to make it. If we got the nuclear, I could have made a video about it, but that's not really there yet. So, cool. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Good night. Take care and stay effective.